Howdy ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke VGC here. Today, I will be using a team that I found on Twitter, posted by Dodorio Siriru, I think is how you pronounce it, featuring quite the eclectic little bunch. I think they did some form of tournament. They got a really high ELO with it. If ELO is like a ranking, basically. I'm not totally sure, but I saw the team, and as I continue my NAIC prep, I am playing the same team over and over and over again, which I do find fun. I really like my NAIC team. But dang, do I miss doing silly stuff with Pokemon sometimes, and this one looked really good. So let's take a quick look at it. We have Zacian, Tera Fighting with Iron Head, Play Rough, Sacred Fire, and Sacred Sword. Not Sacred Fire, that would be busted. And Protect, really cool. I mean, just 212, 214 to outspeed. I think that's got to do outspeed something with Underscarf, probably like Shiyu or Landorus. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm assuming that's to outspeed one of those Scarf Mons. 60 HP, probably to live something specific, and then the rest is dumped into attack, so you get that nice 200. We have Kyogre, Terra Water, Assault Vest Drizzle with Water Spout, Origin Pulse, Ice Beam, and Thunder. A lot of HP, a lot of special attack, and a lot of speed. Timid, 244, so it hits 155. That's really, really fast for these Kyogres. Normally, you just see way more defense investment because you have the AV. I am interested. Terra Water, I am about, because it's like you can't protect yourself against Rillabooms, so I'm interested to see how that affects today's games. But I do think the Water Spout's good. Origin Pulse, Ice Beam, and Thunder has really fantastic coverage. And I mean, on the special side, it's super bulky, which is really, really cool. But yeah, so this duo is often named Swordfish, fun fact of the day. I've never been a huge fan of it, like in actual best of 3 competitions, but this is obviously a best of 1 team, so I hope that it does super duper well. We have Pikachu. The whole reason I picked this bad boy. Pikachu, Tera, Ghost, Focus Sash, Lightning Rod with Nuzzle, Endeavor, Upper Hand, and Fake Out. Just max speed, max special attack, Timid. And you'll notice that it has 0 HP IVs and only 19 defense and 15 special defense IVs. And that's so that way you get knocked down to that Sash really, really easily. My guess is that they just found a Pikachu in the wild that had imperfect IVs on those 2 and 0 HP IVs and then just called it. Like, because actually getting a Mon that has 0 in all 3 of those is probably incredibly daunting. But you don't really need it because Pikachu's so frail naturally anyways. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, and you're a minus special defense nature to get down to that Sash for that Endeavor. And then even if you have your Sash intact, like 95 HP for these like big boy restricted Pokemon is nothing. So that's really, really cool. Nuzzle for speed control, Endeavor, and then Fake Out and Upper Hand. Upper Hand's good if you're like, it's not your Fake Out turn, or if you want to like break a potential Sash or something like that. So you just Upper Hand into the Fake Out user and kind of go from there. That would work into something like Mian Xiao, but most likely. We have Galarian Moltres, something that I think we don't see enough of. I think this has a bigger place in the meta than we give it credit for. Terra Steel, Covert Cloak, Berserk with Fiery Wrath, Hurricane, Tailwind, and Protect. It's like Iron Jugulus, but cooler. I definitely think this is better than the Jugs. So max HP, 123 speed. I'm curious as to why that. I'm probably for the bulk and then the bump on special attack. Because 123, I think speed ties with max speed Incineroar, so I question why you wouldn't want to but just be 1 speed point faster. But probably, because then you could, I mean, you could just go like 236 HP, 4 in the defenses, and then that extra speed point there, and then you're set. But I don't know. That I'm a little bit curious, because that could be like a really minor optimization. We have Amoonguss, Terra Water, Rocky Helmet, Regenerator with Foul Play, Pollen Puff Spore, and Rage Powder. Yeah, Foul Play Amoonguss, I'm really excited for. Fantastic, probably into Calyrex Ice Rider and Miraidon, which is a team comp we're going to see a lot of. This team answers that relatively well with the Pikachu plus the Foul Play Amoonguss. Yeah, super physically defensive, so its special bulk isn't super there, but overall, it's kind of a standard Amoonguss outside of that Foul Play. Like, you just replace that with Protect, and you're good to go. And finally, we have Grimmsnarl, Terra Steel, Prankster, Power Bracer with Foul Play, Fake Out, Trick, and Scary Face. So if you're not aware, Power Bracer is an item that halves your speed. So you can Prankster trick it onto another Pokemon, steal their item, and have their speed, and that's another form of speed control for you. You also have Scary Face. No Thunder Wave on this one because the person doesn't like missing, and I don't blame them. I like Trick a lot in this instance too, because you could potentially steal like a Calyrex Shadow Rider Focus Sash, or a Focus Sash on anything else, which then you can OHKO them instead of taking them down to Sash, which is pretty important. Fake Out's really cool, and then Foul Play again, so you can double Foul Play stuff, and Stat Foul Play is super duper strong. The only thing that I found in my practice matches with this Grimmsnarl is that once it kind of does the Trick or Scary Face stuff, it's kind of done. You know what I mean? So I don't bring the Grimmsnarl to a lot of matches, just where I'm like, I really want to steal that Mon's item, probably, is like the big Grimmsnarl one. Otherwise, for the most part, I'm leading like Pikachu, Kyogre, very weird sentence to say, like Moltres, maybe Moltres Kyogre if they don't have Miraidon, Pikachu Zacian, Grimmsnarl, Zacian if I need the speed control in that regard, those kinds of things. Moltres is mainly coming as a Hurricane and Tailwind bot. I'm not clicking Fiery Wrath much unless I'm just looking to try to get some like cheeky flinches and I already have Tailwind set up. But yeah, so it's like, I'm normally bringing both restricteds. Normally Kyogre and Zacian are coming, and then the other two are pretty flexible, like Pikachu Amoonguss, Pikachu Moltres. Pikachu comes a lot, actually. Pikachu's pretty good. So it's one of the more like, it's one of the more common ones I'm going to bring outside of the two restricteds, and then the last slot is pretty flexible. So thank you to, I'm going to try this again, Dodorio Suriru for making and sharing this team. It looked really, really fun. I have a couple friends that are going to use it as well, so look out for their videos. But I don't know if they want me to tell you that yet. So, but yeah, this team looks super duper cool. So thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. Let's go ahead and hop into the battles. Okay, so this is the Scraggy team. We have Clear Amulet, Calyrex Ice Rider, Choice Specs Miraidon, Eviolite Scraggy. Yeah, Farigiraf, Iron Hands, and Iron Treads. So, I mean, Pikachu's actually really good here, right? Because of Endeavor. Kyogre's good if I can get rid of Miraidon. Do they lead Miraidon or do they lead like Scraggy CIR? Like, I'm kind of tempted to do this. In Trick Room, right? I know that there is electric terrain, but if I can, I'm not going to get rid of the terrain, but I can use the Foul Play on Amoonguss, I think. Is my guess. Grimmsnarl doesn't feel great because I can't actually set up any screens, and so much of my play is broken off by the... Yeah, Scraggy. Okay. Okay. That's fine. It's Tera Water Ice Rider, right? No, it's Tera Fire. Okay. I want to upper hand the Scraggy. Tera Water Spout. I think, yeah. This'll do. Nice. Caught him on the fake out. Caught him on the fake out. Gonna do a bunch of damage. Trick Room. Okay. Who comes in? Iron Hands. Yep, that's okay. I'm actually happy to Endeavor the Iron Hands. And Water Spout again. Yep, I don't think you can actually do anything here. Yep, that's fine. Because now you're going to go for the Glacial Lance. I guess I could have went for the upper hand again, but... would have been good. How many more turns of Trick Room are there? Yeah, I think I can let both of these go down. Although I don't think they will. I'll just Nuzzle and Origin Pulse. Ouch. That's unfortunate. Wrong order. I wanted it to go Iron Hands first. It's a speed tie on those two, so it can go either way. Brain Punch, yeah. Amoonguss and Zacian. So who do they have in the back? They might not have brought Miraidon, honestly. I don't see who else they would have brought. That's my guess. How many more turns of Trick Room are there? I guess I can play rough this slot. And foul play here. Nice. Get Miraidon. And that's why we have foul play on Amoonguss. Bonk! Yay! Foul play Amoonguss, baby. Alright, Zacian, you're up. Okay. Can Amoonguss get the final blow? It is Rocky Helmet, isn't it? That's so funny. That's so funny. I don't think Amoonguss can pick up, but let's try. I mean, I always just protect here. And I guess foul play into hands, right? See if it picks up. Bonk. Why did Amoonguss pick up 2 KOs in this game? Why did Amoonguss pick up 2 KOs in this game? Okay, is foul play Amoonguss like tech that we need to be thinking about more? Because that worked far better than it ever should have. I'm just going to say this right now. That was way better than it should have been, so. Okay, Amoonguss. Okay, calm down, dog. Yeah. Yeah, I thought maybe if they drain... I guess I never survived with those 2 Pokemon that turn, but knowing that I had foul play Amoonguss in the back, and they wouldn't really expect it, so they're not really going to go for the Tera Fire. But even then, at the +1, I think it still KOs no matter what, so it's not that big of a deal. And then Iron Hands can't KO Zacian. I mean, his Drain Punch is neutral, and he doesn't have terrain up. And then the following turn, I can just, like, double protect, and then I just see what Miraidon locks into, but then go for the Rage Powder, you know, stuff like that. And Iron Hands will go down to Rocky Helmet chip anyways, so... All in all, I'm not too worried. And if Miraidon locks into like something like Draco Meteor, then it can't win because you know what, I'm fast. I'm immune to the Dragon type move, so it never really bothers. So, really good game to my opponent. Cool team nonetheless. Love seeing Scraggy, but yeah, Pikachu and Amoonguss, man, they're just too strong. Let's do another one. Okay, CSR Zama. We have Calyrex Shadow Rider, Zamazenta, Tornadus, Urshifu, Rillaboom, and Incineroar. This might actually be an instance where Grimmsnarl is good. The Power Bracer swap. I can get rid of Focus Sash. I like Amoonguss here. Probably Rocky Helmet Torn, not Covert Cloak. Most aren't. Most run Rocky Helmet now. Like this. I think Kaio's good. Yeah. Amoonguss is really good. We'll see. Having Foul Play on Grimmsnarl is also nice. And if it's Sash CSR, then they can't OHKO Amoonguss with one Psychic, usually. Yeah. I mean, they're probably going to taunt, right? I do not have Protect. I Terra Water here. Like, I'm down to double Foul Play this slot. Yeah, let's do it. Let's double Foul Play Calyrex. I think they might go on the offensive. Yeah. Nice. That's kind of that's what I anticipated. Yep, and a Psychic. Cool. Couldn't have been asked for a better turn. That's pretty terrible. That's terrible. Couldn't have asked for a worse turn. Yeah, and it's Life Orb. That crit totally mattered. Oh, and they're not min attack, I guess. Okay, well that's still pretty bad if they have Urshifu in the back. So I'll go Zacian here. Rillaboom. So we traded 1 for 1, and I got the restricted, but they got my Tera. I guess I mean, I'm not going to use the Tera anyways, like on this or this, so it's fine. I'm just going to trick away here. And Behemoth Blade. It's fine. Tailwind is fine. Power Bracer. Covert Cloak. Okay. So now you are half speed, which is cool. I'm going to double into Tauren, I think. It's fine. If I can stall out Tailwind, we're good. But I didn't think I was ever getting anything off on the Rillaboom that turn. But I can... Ugh, the problem is if I steal its Assault Vest. Okay, here's any of my moves. Okay. There's Zamazenta. Not what I anticipated. It's Rose. Tornadus goes down to that. Gone. It doesn't really do much. Don't get a speed drop. That's really bad. I specifically requested you not get a speed drop. My luck in this match is not very good. But it's not the end of the world. Here comes Rillaboom. Three turns of grassy terrain. 2 turns of Tailwind. Yeah, this is really bad because now I am -1 speed, and if I speed drop them, I would be a little faster. Okay. You really doubled that slot, okay. That's a... If I had protected there, I'd be in great shape. Now I just protect. I foul play and I protect. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Man, getting that speed drop there is really bad. Now they're -2 at least on theirs, and I'm probably faster. So here is where I want to force the wide guard. So I'm actually going to go for Origin Pulse and Sacred Sword. Thinking that they might Grassy Glide. I'm still +1, so I would anticipate Sacred Sword to pick up. Yeah. This makes me think they're going for a Wood Hammer. It's fine. I just need Sacred Sword to pick up here. Nice. Okay. I was like, I think it will. Okay. So yeah, now I just go for Water Spout, Sacred Sword. Ooh, did they Terra yet? No. This is still fine. Water Spout's gonna do a ton. Terra Dragon? Okay. You're slower than both of my Pokemon, though, now, because you're at -2. Yeah, that still does a ton. Now I can Ice Beam next turn. Yeah, and you can't pick up both. Yep. No need to risk the miss here. Behemoth Blade plus Ice Beam will clean up. Okay. Sir, ma'am. The name was Zoe, so... Human. This game's over. I'm so sorry. Pretty unlucky turn 1, honestly, with the crit, but... I guess I wasn't anticipating the foul play to KO the Shadow Rider. If I had known that, I probably would have protected Amoonguss that turn, and the game would have been... I mean, we still won well enough, but I could have played... It would have been a much cleaner win. So, yeah, be what it be, but I have noticed that when you're playing Kyogre, these guys really anticipate to pick up the... They never want to go for Grassy Glide because they want to pick up the KO, so they go for Wood Hammer, so... Interesting plays on that regard. That's something I figured out. I don't play much Kyogre because I am a wimp. But yeah, so really good game to my opponent. So I should have played a little bit more defensively turn one with the Protect on Amoonguss, knowing... But also at that point, I didn't know... Actually, okay, I don't regret that decision because I don't know that they're not Sash either. Normally on those team comps, you would expect CSR to be Sash. So it being Life Orb was pretty interesting. So yeah, being able to do the double foul play to get rid of the... Sash was the goal, so actually I don't regret my play with knowing no little information. Now, if I knew if it was Life Orb, then yes, I probably would have protected Amoonguss, but thinking that it was Sash, I still think I made the right play. Just got a little bit unlucky, so it is what it is, but either way, good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay, Melrinhos is cooking. We have Iron Jugulus, Miraidon, Indeedee, Mewtwo, Tornadus, and Entei. 2 weather users, 2 terrain users. I mean, 2 Tailwind Mons. Very interesting. Well, Zacian goes kind of stupid here, right? Like Zacian, Moltres, Pikachu, and Mewtwo. I think looks really good. I would anticipate Mewtwo to be Scarf and Miraidon to be Specs. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta trim my beard. Look at how long this is. This is too much. Too much facial hair. Miraidon Torn. Okay. Let's get him with the chew. Let's do this. Let's get this chew going. They led Mirai. They made a grave mistake. Sunny day. Oh. Were they anticipating some form of a Kyogre swap? I'm a bit confused on that play. I don't quite understand. I thought they would Tailwind. Olo Ferreo. Pork Drive is there. Okay. I'm just gonna Behemoth Blade. And fake out here. Yep. Plus 1 Behemoth Blade. Are they Sash or do they just live? Okay, they're just Sash. Yo! Big cooking. Okay. I see now. I understand. I gotta get rid of this thing, though. Behemoth Blade. Nuzzle. Go for the Tailwind, big dog. You can only KO 1 right now. What is Moltres'... Yep. Terra type Steel? Okay. Yeah. That's okay. Because if they double the Pikachu that turn, it's like bad. Night, night. Go here. You too. I haven't Terra'd yet. Anticipating like what? Terra Dark maybe? Or not Covert Cloak either. No, Electric Seed. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna match with my own Tailwind and click Nuzzle into you, because they don't often run Protect. I could have maybe protected Zacian there, but I'm in the exact same spot that I am now. And if they double into Pikachu, I'm in a pretty bad strait. But they can't really do much to me in this moment. Tera Fighting, okay. I mean, I'm neutral to that with Moltres and have an incredible 125 base special defense. Alright, it's fine. Does Pikachu get KO'd? Fighting Aura Sphere. Yeah. Doesn't even do half. Nuzzle. Nice. But here I just want to protect and Nuzzle you. I want to get Hurricane, a 100% accurate Hurricane up. And we know that it's not, well, we know it's Electric Seed, so it's not Scarf or anything. Look at that little guy. He's just a little guy. Just sitting there on the field, doing his thing. Dang. Boo! Boo! Let Pikachu live. Base 130 on Mewtwo, so how fast is it, I guess is the question. Okay, that's an option. Getting pumped. Harsh Sunlight fades, okay. It's fine. Booster, okay. So it's +1 for its booster, -2. Time to go Big Burr. I'm pretty fast, so we'll see. And I have AV, so it's like these two can't really do all that much to me, probably. Without a damage to boost. But this double up should pick up on the... Who do you go into? Okay. Yeah, the crit, but whatever. Clicking Water Spout is fun. Sorry, Mewtwo. This is AV Kaio, baby. Still a cool team. We saw it Mewtwo. Don't see that every day. Yeah, my op was cooking. No trainer card either. Okay, there's all this discourse about the trainer cards. Don't get me wrong. I like trainer cards. I enjoy having a nice trainer card. It's fun. I like playing Pokemon. I enjoy doing the things that aren't just competitive battling. I like doing the raids. I have fun grinding for feathers and stuff and building my team. It's relaxing. It's nice. Just get it. But I'm not this big, like, you have to have a trainer card guy. But, like, live a little. Like, this is a video game. Have a little bit of fun. Be a little silly. We love our little creatures. I like my burb. get a trainer card, is all I'm going to say. All right. Good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay, we have Ho-Oh, Terapagos, Overquill, Rillaboom, Ursaluna, and Grimmsnarl. So this is definitely some form of a, like, stall team, like Poison Spike's team. Board. I mean, Water Spout is really good here outside of the Rillaboom. Pikachu's pretty good with Nuzzle and Upper Hand. What I really need to do is get rid of Rillaboom. Do I want Grimmsnarl or do I want Pikachu? Full Endeavor, Upper Hand, and Fake Out. Amoonguss doesn't feel great, and Grimmsnarl, I guess, could... Then it burns itself, and that's not great. I don't love that. Like, I was thinking, okay, maybe I can trick the Flame Orb from Ursaluna, but then I get burned. My Foul Play doesn't really do anything. I can probably swap into Zacian or something. Amoonguss felt okay because it could get up the toxic, soak up the toxic spikes, but I can just like beat them, you know. Yep. Yeah, let's do this. You can set up a reflect if you want, I guess, but it's not, or a light screen, but it's not going to do much for you, you know? Plus my Covert Cloak is really good here. So let's see how much damage this Moltres can do, I guess is my question. What's its special attack set? So it's 156 Modest, so it hits a bump. It hits, like, what, 154? Meh. Like, 100 base special attack is not great. Okay, so this is an original GameStop Shiny Zacian. Nice. Ice Green is fine. Nice. Okay. So even if Grimmsnarl Terra's here, it is not surviving a +1 Behemoth Blade. Like, I just don't... Even if they... I don't know if they go for... Reflect, but I am going to double into this slot just to be safe. Because if it does KO, then the Hurricane will just get redirected. They're really thinking about this. But I want Grimmsnarl gone. Gone. Rillaboom can come later. Rillaboom isn't threatening too much right now. Yep. So what's going to come in? Oh, that's fine. If it's Rillaboom, that's pretty okay, actually. So no reflect. I mean, I'm neutral now, which is kind of like whatever, but... Okay, they are taking their sweet time. Terapagos, okay. Gonna deal a nice chunk of damage here. Because they're gonna Tera next turn, I can already tell you that much. Some damage. Still a nice chunk. Over half. And I get the confusion, which is pretty nice. Okay. How fast am I? 123. That's going to be faster than most Terapagos. I am going to bait out a Protect, though, in case the Terap protects. And just go for a Fiery Wrath. So if I am faster, then I have a flinch chance. And this will show off a speed tier, which I'm interested in doing. Yeah, 20% chance to make the foe flinch, which is pretty good. So I can kind of figure out who's faster. But I think Terap might protect here in order to stop an attack. Yep. No. Okay, so it's just faster. Oh, that's Specs. Okay. Oh. Oh, no. Nice. Okay, so I am slower now. But that's okay. I'm just going to go for a Tailwind. And swap into Pikachu, I think. Curious if they Tera this turn. Then I have, what, Kyogre, Zacian in the back. Yep, there it is. I have a base 125 special defense, so this is definitely Specs Terap. If you want to hit yourself, that'd be pretty cool. No. And then you're going to go for the Sacred Fire into Pikachu. They could miss, I guess. Life do. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, now that Tera's gone, who's in the back? Nothing that really wants to take this, so... Fake out here and just go rip the water spout. How fast is my Kyogre? Very. So I'm faster than Terap outside of Tailwind. Nice. Coming in. Rillaboom, yep. Okay. Wasting Tailwind turns, though. And I still have Zacian in the back. I mean, there's no way that Grimm lives this. Wowie. It did. many more turns of Tailwind do they have? 1. It's that, or I go for the, I think they're going to go for like Fake Out or something play. They still have a turn of Tailwind, so there's nothing stopping them from just going for Wood Hammer. Upper hand there. Okay, that's fine. Right screen. Don't really agree with that play, but okay. I was considering just keeping Kyogre in, but alright. They think I'm always going to protect Kyo, so I am just going to Behemoth Blade this slot and Water Spout again. Okay. There's a Reflect. Nice. No Grassy Glide. Here's a Water Spout. Alright, I think I've pulled it out now. They were probably expecting me to protect Kyo there. I've only clicked Water Spout, so I have not revealed that I'm anything other than that I'm not a AV. Like, they don't know that I'm AV, basically. So I can understand why one would make that play. This is specs for sure. Like, no doubt about it. And they don't have Tailwind. So I can just Sacred Sword and Water Spout. Because I'm faster. Like, Timid max speed Pagos is like 150. So both of these Pokemon are always faster. Because I'm 244 Timid. Yep. Yep. Wowie. Ho-Oh lived that. That's insane. Oh well, we're still good. I just Water Spout and yeah. No need to risk it. I just Water Spout and do stuff again. Well, Pikachu was there. It entered the field. Behemoth Blade. I'll click Thunder for funsies. Yeah, battle was canceled. Good game to my opponent. Yeah, they had shown to me that they were unwilling to click a Prio move into Kyo. Yeah, they were always calling the Protect. So I was like, that turn, I was like, you saw me really hesitate the turn before. I was like, I could just click Water Spout right now. Like, I could totally just click Water Spout and be fine. So maybe I made too defensive of a play there. I should have honed in on the fact that they were not that they were like hesitating to do anything into Kyo, expecting me to protect it, and I should have been a little more offensive, a little faster. So that one's on me. But yeah, overall I think they played well, but you know, you just Grassy Glide into Kyogre and it's a totally different game, but they didn't. And so I'm curious as to why, but my guess would be that they always anticipate me to play defensive with the Kyogre, and I was in a position where I just like literally couldn't. I don't have Protect, so but I hadn't revealed necessarily done anything that reveals Assault Vest. Like clicking Water Spout doesn't mean I have Assault Vest. If I click Thunder, okay, then normally only AV Kyogre before, I guess, previous regionals would have Thunder, but now it's like so you can take a guess, but I understand their play. So good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay, this is the Milwaukee winning team, which we've actually been seeing fall off a lot lately, right? Yeah. Electric Seed. Let's go here. Okay. Pikachu's really good. So is Kyogre, because that's Tera Electric. Electro Drift, Volt Switch, Draco Meteor, and Snarl. If they go for the Trick Room, Amoonguss is good. And for the redirection support, yeah, let's do this. Because the foul play is not something that they'll expect into the... They're like a Pikachu. They have a Pikachu. Oh, they're taking their time. Uh-oh. I think they ran out of time. They lead Lunala plus Incineroar. We know that they ran out of time. And in which case, I know my play. Because this Lunala does have Wide Guard, though. Dang. Poopy. They might just fake out, so I can just, like, Water Spout upper hand. Yep. I guess. Yeah, there's actually no reason I can't just fake out upper hand. Because if they do go into... I mean, they're Tera Bugs, so... I should have upper handed. Does upper hand activate the... Okay, I actually don't know if upper hand activates my... will break my Sash. Does it make contact? I don't actually know. There goes my Sash, which is fine. Yep. There goes Incineroar. Gotta keep them honest. They go for Trick Room. Moonblast. They're like, night, night, Pikachu. That means they definitely have Miraidon in the back. Yeah. I am not faster than this Miraidon. It does have 20 speed, so it's like, that's... They're probably gonna Tera... Let's do it. Force the Wide Guard. I think they might go Volt Switch Trick Room. Okay. Okay. Well, GG's. I think. Right? That's an Urshifu. Tera... I mean, I have Amoonguss in the back, right? It is Tera Ghost. I guess I just play rough. Well, I'm faster with both, actually. It doesn't matter. Because that's not Scarf, it's Banded. Well, they did identify the threat of Pikachu, and then they didn't do anything about anything else. Yeah, GG's. Sometimes they just let you do it, and that opponent just let me do it. What a great way to end this video. They must be a CSR player at heart, because they were just going to let me do it. And I did it, because I'm tired. Obviously, they shouldn't have let me player up their Miraidon. That was a problem. They just let me, like, really click Water Spout. They were probably over-anticipating me not to do it because of the wide guard pressure. But in those moments, I was like, you can't, like, what can you do, you know? Nothing. So I just get, like, free reign. Like, I'm going to make you click wide guard and do nothing with your turn outside of that. And if you don't, you're going to get hard punished for it. The wide guard pressure was there, sure, but if you're clicking wide guard, you're not attacking, which is pretty cool with me. So, really good game to my opponent. Let's hop into the outro. All right, everyone, that is the team. So what are my thoughts? It is far better than any team featuring Pikachu should be. Let's just say it right now. Seems pretty good. Like, Swordfish is meh, like in a best of 3 environment, I think. But in a best of 1 with all of this really fun best of 1 tech, it does really, really well. I mean, foul play Amoonguss, no one's seeing that coming. Trick Grimmsnarl is kind of out of the meta. I mean, the rest is kind of there. Upper hand Pikachu, sorry. Woo, it's late. But yeah, overall, really cool team. If you, like, I just, like, went undefeated with it. I would recommend, like, using this team. If you're looking for something fun, if you're looking for a good time and you want to win most of the time still, as long as you play it right. Like, this isn't one of those teams, like, from Dong-un, where, sorry, man, where it's like, okay, even if I play perfectly, I'm going to lose because this team really stinks. This is like, yes, this is really off meta, but, like, if you play it well, like, losing it's probably, say, like, 75 to 80% of the time is player skill and not the team. I have lost some games, and every time I'm like, I know why I lost. I could have totally not lost there if I did X or Y. On teams like with, like, Swords Dance Miraidon, it's like, I don't have an answer to this, I can't win, unless I get really, really lucky. So yeah, when I can identify a loss con where I'm like, okay, yes, I lost because I did this, I did X or Y, that means that it's my fault, not the team's, and that happens in the practice that I did. Those losses more came from me than the team itself, so it's pretty good. So thank you all so much for watching. And thank you to the original creator of this team, which is on Twitter, and I'll find it. It'll be in the description down below. You rule. This is really cool. Thank you so much. And everyone else, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to become a channel member. Yeah, and I hope you know that you are appreciated. All right. Peace.